What was that? Did you... What is it? Can you hear it? What's that? What's there? This is Todmorden tourism for tourists, and today we're going to wander up to Burntacres Farm, which is notoriously haunted. On our way we're going to look at some of the Todmorden Water Art Trail. Here is Bag in Tree, artist unknown. Here is Bags Under Stanchion, which is quite controversial. A personal favourite there, spider webs. This is a Banksy called 96. It features scaffolding, an old door and some windows. And here we have the most haunting piece of art on the Todmorden Water Art Trail. This is called Goats, or Ghosts. Goat, one of them. Burntacres Farm is a short 2.5 hour walk from the bus station, or 2 hours 35 from the train station. We recommend parking at the Morrison's car park and getting a fine. Why not treat yourself to some food from Spoons before heading off, or there are many natural snacks on the way. What happened there? Weird. Here is your first choice. Head back to Todmorden towards Headney Bridge, where it's £7.40 for a pint of beer, or up to Studley Pike. Of course, we're going to head up to Studley Pike. Here we can take a moment to remember those who have passed. Located near the Masonic Lodge in Eastwood, this is Grandad Hill, where a thrice yearly tradition of Grandad rolling occurs. The Masons get your Grandad rolling down the hill. Some people say you can still see him now. Here's to Grandad. Coincidentally, both my Granddads were called Hill. Things are getting a bit real at this point. Perhaps take time to have a sweet snack and a glass of water. This magnificent erection is actually 2 trees intertwined. Don't be afraid of holding on to it for a moment if you're feeling a little bit queasy. Here we have the entrance to Burntacres Farm, where a sign says, "You are now entering the Valley of the Dead. Turn back." Head that way to Hebden Bridge for a pint for £7.40, or continue going forward where the Masonic overlords will view you from afar. Some say Burntacres Farm is 2 separate farms, and they may be... Oh, what's happened there? And they may be right. The rumour is that, I don't know, somebody went loop it and set them on fire. That's why it's called Burntacres, or something. I don't know, do your own research. Maybe I should do some research. Do be careful, it can be very slippy underfoot. Oh, he's done it again. Is it funny yet? As you can see, it's the memories that haunt you. There's the memory of that time he tried to speak to a bus driver and accidentally spat in his eye. There's the memory of being brave enough to speak at a staff meeting and everybody going silent and then ending the staff meeting early. There's the memory of that head teacher bending you over and smacking your bottom when you were a little boy. There's the memory of all those embarrassing things that you do in public every day that go round your brain over and over and over. This is Todmorden tourism. This is Burntacres Farm. Spend a moment to stand there and consider life. At this point it can be very easy to begin to regret the foraging that you did earlier and to not want to overconsume. What was that? However, at this point, this is when the voices might start to come back and remind you about that embarrassing thing you did 12 years ago. You may be feeling lost, alone, sad, hungry and scared at this point, and that's understandable because you have made a lot of mistakes. However, keep that chin up. You'll soon find Stock Hay Lane and this magnificent tree, which will lead you back down the valley into the canal bank. Keep an eye out for this rock, and perhaps just take a bit more care of yourself in the future. This is Todmorden Tourism.